tell me your reaction to the meme.
Yes.
I mean, the thing is, First Take. So here's the thing about First Take. First Take, the A block, the opening block of the show, is 30 minutes long. Okay. It is not like Get Up, which comes right before it, where like you do 3 topics sometimes in like 12 minutes. And last week, Stephen A., I don't think this is secret, he had shoulder surgery. I think he was on air with a sling. He
was on NBA Today. Yep.
So he was out. Chris Russo, who, by the way, it was the first time I worked with Chris Russo, met the Mad Dog. I had a great time working with him. But Russo was off on Friday. Basically, like on Friday, like the First Take show was there. Stephen A. was out. The sub Stephen A. for multiple days that week. Chris Russo was on vacation, or his weekend had started. It was this big weighty NBA topics were there, and I was there. And so when you have 30 minutes, you have time. It's actually kind of like a podcast. Well, that's something that I've done a lot of, is podcasting. So I would never be able to do something like that on SportsCenter. I would never be able to do something like that on Get Up. I would almost certainly never be able to do something like that on NBA Today, because a lot of times on NBA Today, we have 4 and 5 panelists, and a lot of them, a lot more topics, quite frankly. First Take is usually doing 1 or 2, maybe 3 in that first A block, but a lot of times it's just 2. And so that had to have occurred on a show like that. So I was able to kind of draw out and like have a discussion about the Utah Jazz. People would text me and be like, "Oh my God, I can't believe this," whatever. I go, no. The accomplishment was me talking about the Utah Jazz on ESPN for 3 minutes. I'm not taking a shot there. I'm just saying that would not normally happen on most of our television shows. So
the accomplishment, though, was the joyous response. The internet can be a dark, scary, negative, nasty place. And it was just pure joy and celebration of your storytelling ability and your decision to take a moment and not do the obvious, not just talk about contract structure and treat this stuff like, the churn of transaction. You gave us something to chew on,
and we loved it. That it was a holiday weekend where there wasn't a lot of activity. All that contributed to it. And it really became more popular as a meme than it actually what I said. And it did certainly help that the Jazz, I mean, look, I knew the Jazz were pretty close to trading Rudy Gobert. I mean, when I was trying, to be honest with you, part of what I was doing was trying to avoid aggregation, because if I come out and go, I think the Jazz are going to trade Rudy Gobert today, and then everything on the internet is, oh, Windhorst report, Jazz to trade Gobert. And then, maybe they don't trade him because they'd almost traded him the day before. And maybe maybe Minnesota was only offering 34 assets and they didn't offer the 35th that got the Jazz to finally say, okay, but let's say they only offer 34 and now the Jazz don't do it. Now I said they're close to trading Rudy Gobert, and now I'm the idiot, right? Now I don't know anything. I went from knowing everything to knowing nothing. So I have to, in this world of aggregation, I have to get more creative, because you get pinned down on sometimes 4 words. You say 700 words and you get pinned down to 4 words. And I will continue to get pinned down to 4 words because it's what I do. But I have to get creative and avoid aggregation. And so that was me avoiding aggregation in a setting where I had some time on national television. If you listen to the podcast, I've said I've gone on rants that were way more elaborate than that. And Bontemps and McMahon are like roll their eyes, and Jackson like makes a little note about what to cut. But I've been doing stuff like that literally for years. So the fact that it happened on national TV, it took a specific set of circumstances, and that was all nice and everything. But like, in all honesty, I've been gone 8 of the last 9 weeks. My wife's 40th birthday is this week. I don't know if I should say it was her 40th, but it's her 40th birthday. And like, my son finds it extremely annoying that I'm gone. I came back home and like had like nonstop family stuff to do, and like they didn't care about any of that. So yeah, like I was like getting 250 text messages and seeing all these memes, but like I had to prepare for the people that we had coming over for the 4th of July. I couldn't really focus on it. I didn't have the luxury of time to focus
Well,
on it.
I
So
relished in it for you.
I focused on it a lot. It was I really enjoyed all the memes.
Is there
It
a
was
favorite
fantastic.
one, Brian? Come on. It's got to be a favorite.
here's why I am prepared to accept an endorsement. I will do something for Target if they need someone to.
That was my favorite as well.
If they need someone, I will let you know. My DMs are closed, to be clear, but to Target, my DMs are open. Okay, if you wanna, I will gladly do a highly compensated Target advertisement. So.
Well, I will echo Stephen A. Smith. Way to go, Windy. It was great.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus.